Trump administration appears to be stepping up military pressure against Venezuela. Flight tracking site Flight Radar 24 recorded 2 U.S. fighter jets flying into the Gulf of Venezuela Tuesday. However, the jets appeared to stay in international airspace. A Pentagon official tells the Associated Press this was a routine training flight. President Trump has also suggested a future military campaign could include targets in Mexico and Colombia. NewsNation's Robert Sherman, he is live for us in Puerto Rico. So, Robert, when did these become concerns that all of this escalation leads to something much more in this region?
Well, nothing that we're seeing on the ground here, Kelly, gives the indication that there's going to be a pullback anytime soon. With the amount of American resources that are here in the region, it's a constant flow of activity here at Roosevelt Roads, with fighter jets taking off and landing throughout the day. On the south side of the island, very busy as well. That's where you have the destroyers as well as other landing craft and U.S. troops about as well. So there is quite the presence that is here. And the operations are proceeding full speed ahead, according to the president. We know of at least 22 of these strikes that have been carried out on boats, whether they're in the Caribbean or whether they're in the Pacific as well. And the president says that these will continue as long as there are perceived threats in any of these waters here. And they're standing by those September 2nd strikes, including that follow-up strike that has garnered so much controversy in Washington, D.C., with the president saying he remains committed to these operations and is prepared to potentially even expand them. Take a listen.
They don't want to get in boats. They don't want anything to do with boats. I think we've destroyed the boat market, and now we're going to do land, because the land is much easier, and it's even more prevalent.
So you hear the president talking about the possibility of land operations there. Meanwhile, Democrats are still seeking answers after Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth briefed the so-called Gang of Eight leadership in the House and Senate, those the chairs and ranking members of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees as well. And the takeaway from Democrats was not impressed. Take a listen.
The video that I saw last week, I believe the American people deserve to see.
It was a very unsatisfying briefing. In terms of Venezuela, I asked them what their strategy is and what they were doing. Again, did not get satisfying answers at all.
So in the meantime, the buildup of U.S. forces here in the region is continuing onward. The activity still very much so humming at full speed when it comes to all of these troops and actions that are currently here in the region. President Trump keeping his cards close to the vest to exactly what the next step in all of this is. But he has laid out the ultimate objective. He says one way or another, he wants Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.